Hello, everyone. It's Crystal here with your May 22nd, 2020 Daily Tarot reading. And as you already know, I'm picking up on the overall energy of the day. Happy new moon in Gemini. I hope that you have a beautiful new moon. I hope you set new intentions. Gemini is the planet of communication, travel, short term distance, anything dealing with how we text, write, sing, even, I guess, because you write music, right? Anything like that is Gemini. Even small animals, small animals like Yorkies and stuff like that are ruled by Gemini. Cars, all of that. So, and the cards are showing it, y'all. Like when I was pulling the cards for today, I'm like, shut up. Like, really? Like the Lover's card is literally the Gemini card. The Magician card always has been a Gemini card to me ever since I've been reading, even though some people say it's Aries. I always got a Gemini vibe from it. And the Chariot is the outcome, which, thank you. I'll take it. So it's funny because this energy is very like Gemini and Cancer. And this is actually the deck my husband got me. So I thought that was kind of sweet how he's a Gemini Cancer person. And I use this deck on this day. And the energy definitely has that. And it's not just because of him. It's because of the vibe. Okay, like my friend Gregory says, you never pick the wrong deck. Every deck you pick is for a reason. So what our focal point is the Magician. This is our advice. This is what we should focus on. What we should avoid is the Lover. So let's start off with what we need to avoid. The Lover's card being here is saying, even though Gemini is so much about duality and things that are polar opposites, I feel like, and questioning things, and it's the two twins. It's Rahu and Ketu. It's this good and bad type of energy, I guess you could say. One devil on your shoulder telling you this, the angel telling you do that. Don't make it complicated with love. This is not a full moon of intimacy to me, or love, or anything really dealing with relationships. It seems, and I'll put it like this. If you're avoiding or if you're having an issue in your love life, this new moon is telling you it's because your focus is off. It's because it's something else you should really be focusing on instead of your love life right now. And if your love life has been stressing you out, then you definitely want to avoid giving it too much energy today. Now, that doesn't mean you can't manifest. That doesn't mean you can't love on yourself. That doesn't mean you can't communicate with someone else. Gemini loves to chat, loves to talk, loves to communicate. But sometimes it can even be gossip. Just watch it, because maybe it's some type of scandal or something around your love life, or somebody is just waiting on your downfall in your relationship, and some of that sneaky energy comes up. Don't worry about that. And also, don't worry about past mistakes you've made in love. This new moon is not about this. This new moon is about the Magician. Play games if you want to. I'm not. Okay, I'm waking up tomorrow on steroids. Okay, no, I'm not going to be on steroids, but I'm going to be in super magic mode. Like, I am probably going to get up early, clean my house, keep my schedule short, maybe upload some extra videos on YouTube for you all, work on some of my spiritual activities that I like to do. I'm definitely getting it in spiritually. But just other things that I enjoy. The Magician is creative and it wants to draw, it wants to paint, it wants to create the life that it desires to the max. The Magician is all about having all the tools at your disposal. Well, I can't do this because I don't have that, and I don't have that because I don't have this, and I don't have this because I don't have that. That is not an option today. Work with what you have to get to where you want to be. And even if that is, I want to be a full-time chef making $160,000 a year for Beyonce. Well, you better start cooking. You cook today. Even if you only got a $2.99 box cake and 3 eggs, you better get to working. You better manifest that in whatever way that you can, whether that's spiritually on your altar, whether that's doing something creative, artistic, or whether that's just indulging in that and knowing, thank you, God, thank you, universe, thank you, higher self, for literally giving me my creativity back. This is a day that is very fertile also, I will say that. Man, super, super magical day. Super potent, super magic. Anything that you do tests tenfold magic. Positive energy. Build. If you want $1 million company, you'll have $1 billion company. You focus on you. You focus on your magic. Sometimes we can get too caught up in the lover's energy, partnership, and what other people are doing. If we just mind our own business and if we just be authentically us, we wouldn't have this issue because we would be too busy outliving our hobbies, loving on ourselves, not degrading ourselves just to be in love or just taking anything just to say you have someone. We all deserve the best. And yes, that comes with compromise. Yes, that's not necessarily perfect, but it's as imperfect as perfection can get for us. And that's what it is. It's just what works for us and our vibe. So I love that this powerful energy of the magician is here. I mean, this person is just making things flow. I'm probably going to be reading a lot today and watching a lot of spiritual videos. That's probably what I'm going to do. Who knows? Then the outcome is the Chariot, man. And this is a mermaid. So many misconceptions about mermaids. We really don't know. Mystical, secretive, like I told you, it does kind of have that secretive energy about it today. But some people, they're beautiful. Little Mermaid, oh my gosh, when I grow up, I want to be her. Or either it's, the stories of the mermaids being serpents or something and just sirens and just bringing the men in and killing them. And we don't really know. Were the sailors hallucinating or were they really seeing this? We don't know, right? But history repeats itself. And it definitely is a reason why they keep talking about water people. So, so that once again speaks about magic, imagination, the Chariot, swimming, water, connecting with water. I love it. I think this is a great day. The Chariot is victorious energy coming towards you. So if it's not victorious, I cannot deal with it today. I'm sorry. Putting me first. Stop. I'm putting me first, boss, boyfriend, girlfriend, sister. I have to relax today. Go to work. Do what you got to do. But just set some time aside for you. Don't go in overdrive. And for some of you, it might be, oh no, Crystal, I'm trying to manifest more work hours. Well, then get it in. Whatever you want to set it up today because things are about to pop off. I think we're really going to see some things shift after this new moon. Like, I feel like it's about to change. I feel like the communication is going to change. How people are talking to each other is going to change. How the government is talking to us, how we're talking to it. Everything dealing with all of this crazy pandemic. Some things are about to change. So I'm going to be in the energy of the magician, creating my reality, praying, sending healing, loving energy out to the earth and to my people, my fellow sisters and brothers out here, hoping and praying for the best, okay, for everybody. And not that I feel like it's doomsday. Please don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like I have plenty of life to live. I'm not that person thinking that we're living out the revelations in the Bible. I'm not. Good book. I personally really enjoys Jesus character in the Bible. I really do. It's just, I don't feel like we're there as far as humanity goes. I just think that we're at a turning period and we're actually writing history right now. And nobody ever pays attention to that moment that you're writing history. They're just living in the moment. And during World War II, the soldiers were just doing what they were doing. The stay-at-home wives were just doing what they were doing. When the Industrial Revolution, if I'm not mistaken, when all the women had to go into the factories and, women were being put to work all of a sudden and showing their strength, what I can do. They didn't know that years from now that poster would have been, I can't think of her name right now, but they wouldn't think that would be some big poppin' history book moment. They were just doing what they had to do to get through the moment of their soldiers being away from them. Their husbands, hell, brothers, children. So we're just in the middle of the turning point. Think back from the 1950s. Dang, that was a long time ago, right? Then the 60s. Just, some years later, not too big. But from the 1950s to 2020, it's something going down. It's just changing again. Now, what that holds, we never know. But all we can do is live in the present and make magic while we're on this earth. Okay? So be empowered. I love you. Sending some positive energy. Happy, blessed, amazing new moon in Gemini. I love Geminis. I'm just so pumped for this one. And I'll talk to you all later.